Hope you've had an okay week here so far, and we'll have an okay week coming up. Let me adjust those audios a bit. I think that should be relatively fine for right now. Beep boop boop, let's get right into it. I think I was inside of a robot at some point. Let's see, my logbook says this Titan BT7274 says I'm his acting pilot whether I'm ready or not. I have to make this work or I'm dead. My only chance of survival is to uphold Lastimo says original mission. That means rendezvousing with his commanding officer, Major Anderson of the Malicious Special Recon Squadron. Another 60 clicks to go. 60 clicks, yes. 60 clicks. Blood and rust. Okay.
The IMC will continue to search for us. Our only chance of survival is to rendezvous with Major Anderson, 60 clicks from our current location.
That is almost
we will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
Exactly what I read, robot, earlier. All right, let me see. Okay, so I have a dash. I've got a dash. I've got some kind of electric-y mist. I don't remember exactly everything I have. Oh, those are the rockets. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Shooty shoot time. I'm coming. No, that's my man.
Got a friendly Vanguard class Titan. That BT? Good to see you, Captain. We could use some help. Lost pilot? I'll show you the way home.
Alright,
now we're talking. Come on, bring it on.
got him, dude. Activate burst core. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a friendly unit. Let me just audio here. It might be still a little loud here. I'm so intimidated by controlling a fucking mech. My friend is on fire at this point. What are they shooting at? I don't see them. What does burst core do? Oh shit! I wasn't ready for that. Just get into like. The bad man? Get out of here, bad man.
Not getting past me.
First floor ready.
I'll see you in hell.
Yay! Yay. What is this? New Titan loadout. Tone. Oh, you get loadouts and everything. Okay, semi-auto cannon. Semi-auto explosive rounds grants partial lock-on. Particle wall. Force field. Sonar lock reveals enemies in an area. Tracking rockets fires missiles at fully locked enemies. Full lock-on required. Salvo core. Guided missiles that follow where tone aims. Interesting.
This Titan weapon is an advanced design and may give us a tactical advantage.
I think somebody's in love.
A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect.
Great.
Conclusion. I am 50% in love. Pilot, with the tone loadout, we can lock onto enemies and target them with tracking rockets. This will be useful in direct combat.
Cool. Time to do the dang thing. Am I going the right? I keep pressing the middle button to like try to get a waypoint kind of going, but I apparently don't have that. What is this? All right. Good to know.
Salvo core ready. Salvo core ready. New Titan down.
I see. So this one's like a brute. This one's just like, I'm going to smack you with some weapons.
Our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby.
I gotta disembark. Oh, that is corrosive stuff.
Activating sonar pulse.
Okay, so I just cannot stand in that shit.
Sonar pulse online.
How do I get up there? Should probably take the actual normal path here. Not
Hey, we have an enemy Titan in the south door range. Requesting
Hello? I was not expecting you.
eyes on the target.
It's a nice little sparky grenade.
Will not get away. Pilot, field division lost.
Caution. You're wearing a hazmat.
Shit.
Multiple friendlies down. This pilot's carrying his car. Don't let that pilot escape. Stop it. Do we see anything?
What is this? Okay. Damn it. Damn it. My aim is... Oh! I've been hit. I'm in a locker. Ah! Whoa, what a punch.
Anyone coming?
I fell down like a hole and then... Did I get him there?
10-0. Throwing thermite. 12-13.
Hazardous waste pump now filtering. Automated
Gotta.
zone 1.
Hiya. Am I going up there? Looks like it.
Pilot, our path through this facility is blocked by a flow regulation gate. There should be a control interface nearby. Activating sonar pulse to assist you.
Maintenance override engaged.
Doing the
Opening
thing.
flow regulation gate.
Holding the buttons down.
Warning,
Doing the
toxic
thing.
fumes dispersing in main chamber.
Uh-oh.
Activating control room safety airlock procedures.
Pilot, the safety airlock has sealed you in the control room. You must find another way out. We have no choice but to split up.
No, no splitting up.
Split up.
No.
Sounds risky.
Given our dire circumstances, this is a risk worth taking.
I mean, if you say so. Bye, friend. Seems extremely
Pilot,
risky if
I
you
am
ask
tracking
me.
your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
Tracking me. That's kind of creepy, BT.
I have
It's
no
not
wish
actually
to
that creepy.
incite
I don't know why I
fear.
chose that option.
That is reserved for our enemies.
Oh, I'm supposed to like.
Check your eyes. goooooooooooooo, hostile pilot. Everyone take up.
I forgot. Oh shit. Got him.
Listen up. This is Kay. What we have here, my IMC and militia friends, is a failure to communicate. And that's okay.
Oh, I almost tried punching this thing.
That's okay. That's all.
This was a friend. This is like a robo friend.
Who was that?
Accessing files. Kane, a mercenary commonly affiliated with the Apex Predators, a well-known narcotics user and supplier.
Hey, what's up with Kane? That mode's gotta be hooked up with something.
Best to just stay away from him. Ain't money on
Help!
Got him. Ah, shit. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Put. Like, I just wasn't even looking at me.
Plenty militia left in the facility, just so you know, this is Kane's place. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes to kill you. Which, by the way, not be long.
Ha! Huh.
This is Raccoon 3, 9th Militia Fleet. We're held up in the reclamation facility.
Oh, no
We're
scopes.
two mechanized
Son?
We're trapped.
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path. They may need assistance.
I got him. I'm gonna run on this thing.
Captain, I see something
I got
moving on
it.
the pipes. Eyes up.
Ah, shit. Oh, that's a good guy. I almost tried shooting a good man.
Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot. Hold your fire. He's SRS. Look at his helmet.
I'm here. I've arrived. I'm gonna make everything better.
Good to see a friendly pilot, sir. Our squad is taking a beating. They can use some help up ahead.
the hell is that? Is that a bad man? Or a bad robot, I mean. Ah, I don't like how it's crawling at me. Stop, stop, stop. Hello.
Reinforcements on your six. On time.
Oh, there's cooling on this thing. Damn it. What's that man doing? Did I do it? Is everything good? Did we lose anyone? Is that a bad person there? Get out of here. But why are you trying to hide? Why is that person hiding like that? I will get them. Well, I hear people. I hear, I just don't see. Oh shit, this is bad stuff. Come on. Come on, you. Let's go. Alright, I gotta be more direct about this.
Attention, there is a deceased prowler in subjunction 3A, requesting immediate removal.
Target spotted. Down there.
Mama didn't raise a coward. Ow, that hurts. Ow, it hurts. Fuck! Get out of here, robots! Vaporized! Who else is here? We good? Everyone all right? Who do I talk to? What's going on here? Who's the man? Who's the man now, dog? All the objective thing says is to find a way to rejoin BT. I'm looking. I'm looking for a way to. Maybe I just gotta keep going. Here, I assumed just since I was meeting up with people, they'd be like, "Hey, thanks for joining us, helping. You know, here's this here's the thing, here's where you go, let's join up, you know, type situations. But no, it was very much this is not very much the case. And so I'll just walk.
Where am I going, BT?
We must proceed through this facility and continue to the rendezvous point with Major Anderson. It is our only chance of survival.
I don't actually know where I'm going, but I'm hurting myself, so less than ideal. I don't need the Ghost Runner. I know how to parkour. Oh, I needed to get up. There we go. Ah, shit. God, that is so disgusting, the way they just disintegrate. Whatever that is shooting me is not doing a very good job.
So I got word that there's some Vanguard-class Titan and an SRS pilot taking out my IMC support. Whoever you are. Not bad at all, my friend.
So I just have this guy, like, talking to me like this. Like, I just have a guy, like, over the PA system, like, condescendingly talking to me like that all constantly. Goodbye. Oh, there's another man. Goodbye. This is, like, weirdly cathartic, though. As I mentioned this in the first part, it's been a long ass time since I've played like just a shooter campaign like this, and I hate to say it, but it is sometimes very cathartic. Oh, a shotgun, okay. Boom! Boom! Tear that thing apart. The very ineffective turret that was shooting at a wall, basically.
Kane, come in. There's a Vanguard class Titan in the facility. I think it's SRS. You think it's SRS? All Vanguards are SRS, you idiot. If you can't handle the job, I will. Just leave it to good old Kane to clean up your mess. I am deadweight.
Where do I go? I'm like walking around. It's like, oh, where? Oh. Should have gone to the light. Go to the light, Austin. Go to the light.
Pilot, exercise caution.
Always.
You too, BT. Where are you?
I'm following the stream of sludge. The current is strong up ahead, suggesting an exit. Keep moving forward.
I'm also following the sludge. TF2 campaign is so good. My favorite class is the Spy. I never played Team Fortress, even like way back in the day. It was a game that just... There's a lot of games of like that era that like I just never got around to. But just like speaking on just like campaigns, like shooting campaigns, like it kind of depends. Like I replayed the BioShock games earlier, but I don't necessarily consider those like a first-person shooter like campaign like this is, or I don't know, like Halo campaigns were like back in the day, or like stuff like that. Where's up? Do I just keep going? Wait, I was about to say, I was about to say, wait. As someone who hadn't played Team Fortress 2, I was like, wait, did that really even have like a campaign? I was like, no, that was just. All right, the question's gonna. Oh, I probably need to bounce off that. Other campaign in Titanfall 2 is made all by creative COD devs after they left Activision. ... to work for EA. ... Yeah. Yup. That's how it goes, dude. And I mean, like, the latest EA like horror story that's happening now. Like, I don't know how aware or in tune or how much you would care about these games, but like if you've been following the past like years or so, like obviously like Anthem came out a little while ago and that was bad, but BioWare, which is obviously owned by EA, and their whole Dragon Age debacle that's still ongoing, like that's just shit. No. That, like, if I was, I've never played a Dragon Age game, but I've got many friends who are, like, Dragon Age
Pilot, our paths will intersect just up ahead.
fans, and I'm like,
Great. Sounds good.
Scans indicate multiple IMC security forces.
not looking good.
Prepare yourself, pilot.
Alright, I'm gonna have to, fight here, take my non-good shooting skills. I keep having to check myself because, like I said, I haven't played like a shooting campaign in like a long ass time. Probably dating back to like when I would play like Halo a lot more, like when I was younger, way younger. And I keep thinking this is like the type of game where I got to go to like chests or like lockers or something and like loot them for shit. Like I'm thinking it's like I keep wanting to think this is like, I don't know, just another example, just like a BioShock game or something where I just need to loot everything, but I just need to understand, like, I'm supposed to just be, like, moving and shooting. I'm just glad the Dead Space dev is making Dead Space again. Is that, was that like a recently announced thing, right? That I'm slightly remembering?
Long time no see, BT.
On the contrary, your helmet provided me with a live feed of your actions. You fought well out there, pilot.
Oh, thanks,
The controls
BT.
to deactivate the sludge flower in the next chamber, marking your HUD.
But wait, do you not have any faith in Anthem Next or whatever the relaunch thing is going to be called? Whatever that fucking thing is going to be or become. Or I have a bad not even a bad feeling. I don't think Anthem Next is going to come out like at all. Okay, was at the Game Awards. I watched the Game Awards. I felt like I had seen it amongst many of the other stuff that happened at the Game Awards. I was also like reeling from a day at work and then I rushed home to watch the Game Awards. So like a lot of it, like just I had to like not missed, but like there was a lot going on that night for me. I think they should just change its name. Even having the name Anthem screams commercial failure. I don't know. Like like when it came out and it was going to be a disaster, and it ended up being a disaster and was not really liked. And I don't think anyone, I mean, I assume no one is playing Anthem still. I mean, maybe there's a couple people. They did this Ultimate Sin, and the thing that I hate the most, which is like, here's a live service game, here's a roadmap thing, which I went on a roadmap rant like weeks ago on stream, and how I'm just over like live service games kind of in general, and like the whole roadmap thing. But so I won't go over that all again. But they did the ultimate thing where they did the roadmap, they failed to hit the things in the roadmap, then they're like, we're scrapping the roadmap. And then I was like, all right, you fucked up, you did bad, just take it all back, you know, and make sure Dragon Age is good or something. And then they announced the whole Anthem Next thing, and they're like, we're gonna relaunch the game and we're gonna make it all better. And it's like, you guys could have just tucked your tails in between your legs and just really just taken the L here. And now it's even worse, because now we haven't heard about Anthem Next in a long time, and my bet would be that still never sees the light of day. And then it just looks doubly bad that you doubled down on a failed thing, live service game, and then you came back and told people, hey, we're gonna make it better, we're gonna do this thing, and then mum's been the word since then. It's honestly. And then you got the fucking Dragon Age thing, and the a bunch of project people coming off that project. And for years now, like, we see that we hear mention from BioWare of that game like once a year. Recently here at the Game Awards, it was like they just showed us like concept art again, and you're like, oh, this is so rough. Like, it's almost painful to see. And I don't even care about the Dragon Age games. Like, I've never played a Dragon Age game, but like I see the shit, I see the pain the fans are in, and I'm like, oh no. This game. Oh. And then you tie it all, and then you go, what's the common denominator here? And you go, EA. And there you go. That's what it is.
Got a visual, it's a pilot.
IMC security forces. I guess that's why they pay you big bucks. You want something done right, you do it yourself.
All right, scrubs, enough's enough. I'm coming down.
Oh, this guy's coming down? Da-dum-dum-dum. Bop. Bop. Bop.
Pilot, weapon is out.
Bop.
Pin that target, keep firing.
You hype for Vin Diesel versus dinosaurs animated game? God, I have a circle of friends I watch. We basically, especially since this whole lockdown and, you know, coronavirus and everything had happened, I'm behind you, started happening. We meet basically once a week, and it's friends that I mostly hung out with in college and did like movie nights back in college, but now we do them, and now we resumed it. We just do it over like.
Deactivate the sludge flows in order to regroup. I have marked the controls.
All right, I'm telling the story, BT. And so now this past year we've been watching like a bunch of different movies once a week on Thursdays, which is mostly why I don't stream on Thursdays. And we pick usually, like, we've been going through different series of movies, and one of the series we went through was the Fast and Furious, which I'd never seen a Fast and Furious movie. But we started from the first one and watched them all. It was like at this point a few months back, and so we now all like, we're all in on like Vin Diesel at this point, as like, just as a guy he seems fine, but as like a joke and basically as like a meme, basically as a man, meme, the legend, Vin Diesel, he's great. And then we all we were kind of watching the Game Awards together, kind of in a sense, and we all just screamed when we saw Vin Diesel pop up. Oh, I'd missed this. Let me see this. I'm working as an indie dev right now. It's actually finishing game for my college final. I was watching a couple days ago. Just thinking the trailer anthem made me know it was going to flop. It looked soulless, and all they showed was flying. I think the best thing coming out of EA is probably going to be Titanfall 3 if that ever gets made. I mean, I've been enjoying Titanfall 2 here, and I obviously have never touched the multiplayer, but I know a lot of people. I know the only reason I'm playing the Titanfall 2 campaign is because so many people hyped up the Titanfall 2 campaign, and I know a lot of people had talked glowingly about this game, that they did good. As far as Anthem goes, yeah. I mean, at that point when it was being shown off and announced and talked about, I was already at that point, or this point in my life, where I'm over live service games. So I was never really enamored by it, but I agree. Every time I'd seen stuff like it, and you just start talking to me about like, oh, it's a loot grind, and here, yep, you can fly around in your armored suits and stuff, and I was just like, oh god. And yeah, when it came out, it was like one of those things where I was like so glad I avoided it. I had a couple of friends like, hey, you should get it too, and we can all play together. And I was like, no, I haven't done that since like Destiny, and I'm not gonna go back into that. I just can't. I don't have the time to do that cycle. Like at this point, when I play games, like I want to play games for different reasons than like a loot grind. So yeah, seeing that released, it was just like, yep, this is pretty much what I expected. And yeah, it was just EA's poor attempt at cashing in on the live service loot grind type game, and it came out, I think, just past the craze of it, and at a point where most people had already found their desired loot service live service game. Like, it's the whole thing. It's a thing in video games, and I'm not obviously going to be saying anything it sounds like you don't know, but like when one idea strikes and hits gold, and it's like one game in it, like most recently we'd seen in like Battle Royale version like games and stuff, then there's a quick mad grab from all the big, publishers to have a developer make a game to fit inside that mold. And then there's only so many people with so many hours playing video games that once they find one that they like, it's going to be very hard to get them to flock to your thing. And so I think in a case like Anthem, not only was it soulless, but it also came out like past the point where most people already had like their preferred game of service type game like on lock. So it was just like bad timing and yeah, soullessness. Like Titanfall 2 multiplayer is god tier. Imagine a full team server. I assume that's team deathmatch. But if it's not, clearly I'm not like the most experienced when it comes to that. But yeah, team deathmatch server with giant mechs and NPC ground infantry fighting a full-scale war. It sounds cool. I just maybe I don't know if the servers are the Titanfall 2. I wonder if Titanfall 2 servers are still like heavily populated. Maybe once I finish the campaign, maybe I'll do like one match. I'm just not a huge, again, it goes back to the whole thing, like multiplayer, like I don't have the time or real want at this point in my life to do a bunch of multiplayer stuff. I mean, it's gonna sound, you may laugh depending on your preferences, but like the only game that I regularly play multiplayer on at this point in my life is Overwatch. Like I still find myself every once in a while logging into Overwatch and playing, getting hooked for like certain little amounts of time. And that's like, even then, unless I'm playing with friends, I don't even prefer to like go on voice chat or anything. But that's just to like get my fix. But like I don't want to deal with other people. I just hate dealing with other people. Whoa.
Shutdown sequence at 20%.
The sludge falls contain a high concentration of heavy metals. They are interfering with my targeting systems.
How hard can it be? Just shoot!
Blind firing into my pilot's combat zone would be a violation of Protocol 3.
Oh, there we go. Overwatch is respectful. Used to main Doomfist. Ah, you like that chaos. The people that just love, no, I respect that. I'm a support main, so. Wait, are these my?
Pump shutdown sequence at 40%.
Do we have a visual? A visual! Negative! No visual! Head zero!
As someone with, like I said, limited knowledge of Team Fortress, I will say yes, it counts. Fuck those things. Fuck. I'm chasing you. I'm chasing you.
Shutdown sequence at 50%.
Fuck. Ow. I hate the exploding things. Ah! Oh no! No! Ah! Okay, I can't think shotgunning those things is gonna work. I just need to like avoid.
Pump shutdown sequence at 80%.
I need to like keep running is the thing. Oh, there are so many men. Fuck. Uh-oh. 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 There was one behind me. Okay, I need to actually be trying hard. I can't just be running into all these people. Let me see this. If you're in Overwatch, I'd recommend you give TF2 a shot. Even if you don't play much multiplayer games anymore, fairly quick. It's always fun with a friend. If I had a friend that I could find, that I could rope into it, I think I'd maybe be more likely.
Pump shutdown sequence at 90%.
Fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Mech, help me!
Visual contact reestablished with pilot.
I only died a couple times, that's fine.
Danger close. Sonar pulse activated.
Where? Oh, I was like, where else? Bah! The super punch.
Pilot, that was a difficult battle. You handled yourself well. I have noted it for the record.
Well, I died a
I
couple
have
times,
identified
but
an exit on this side. This way.
if we take those 2 deaths out of it, then yeah, I think I did pretty well. I appreciate you saying so, friend. Can I get in you? Yeah, I can.
Pilot mode engaged.
The whole boycott Blizzard thing is what got me back into playing TF2 after a long while as an alternative to Overwatch. God, I just... Oh, I'm getting text from someone. I got a text and I was confused. Normally when I get a text, I can read the text and not be thrown off from when I'm like streaming or something. I can continue. But I was sent a text and I don't understand what it means. So I was very thrown off there. Okay.
Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume special
Yeah.
operation 217.
Maybe just purely on your recommendation. Maybe I will go play, at least check into Team Fortress 2. Is it gonna be a thing if I just slid into Team Fortress 2? Would I just get immediately clowned on by like people who've been playing for years? Is it like that kind of thing where I'd just be like, well, that was a cool experience? I'd just be like, I get in, I could die immediately when I spawn, and it's like, all right, well, that was fun. Oh, hello.
You were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well.
All right, well, despite this guy seeming very cringy, I do like the whole intro, like stylized intro thing. Yes, but there's also going to be players your same rank also getting clowned on in the same server.
Run away.
It's fair enough.
With an SRS Vanguard class Titan. Woo! Now we're talking.
All right, Kane.
Let's get this party started, scrub.
Don't call me scrub.
Avoid any door may cause heavy damage.
I'm so going to enjoy taking that Titan from you, scrub.
Salvo core ready.
Walk away, scrub, just walk away. Only a matter of time before I kick you out of that cup today.
I always keep forgetting that I can't like jump. If I were to jump back in as Doomfist today, would I be clowned on? No. If you're saying that as to bring up like a point, you're right. I agree with you. If we're getting in the technical weeds, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I've taken like an extended time off Overwatch, so I don't know how bad like rusty my skills would be, or if like, or also how well their like matchmaking is as compared to like, will they be like, oh, your SR was back, was like this now, would natural skills like deteriorate? Like, I don't know how well they're actually good at keeping track of shit like that. Defeat Kane and the minion. Where is Kane? Where we lost visuals? We lost visuals. He's behind me. You dummy. I won.
Well done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it.
I'll bring it up at any point, genuinely curious about getting back into it. Oh, okay. I wasn't like saying like if you were like, I wasn't saying that in response to like anything nefarious or anything. I was just saying like if you were trying to bring up a point, I get what you were saying. But if you're not bringing up any point and you're just genuinely curious, I mean, I think your mileage is going to vary based on generally how well you readapt, I guess the word would be, especially depending on your hero. Doomfist, and I'm not saying this or whatever, but Doomfist is very much like has a certain select amount of skills. So as far as like meta changes or anything, and if you were like, I'm just gonna go in as Doomfist and see where I stand with like Doomfist, I think you'd be totally fine. I think you'd be like, what does Doomfist do? He creates space. He tries to get those squishy like pickoffs. Do I need to get out to do this? Oh, okay, I had to get out. Oh, this is weird. Beep boop.
Sloan, this is Blisk. The IMC have almost sealed the Ark. It's time to prepare the Draconis.
Copy. Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Just kill him.
No, don't!
I'm on my way. Slow now.
The ability to decrypt enemy communications has a strong history in warfare. This will work to our advantage. In order to survive,
I agree.
we must keep moving.
Fade to black. I see why I finished a little checkpoint there then. I'm under a link with BT's improving. I managed to kill Kane, a mercenary working for the IMC. Now we're back on track towards the rendezvous point in search of Major Anderson. We're still being hunted, but now that we've got Kane's helmet radio, we can at least eavesdrop on enemy communications. That is important. Can't wait to rip open the game files and mod in Old Spice Terry Crews screaming to his ults. Oh, God, that reminds me. Yeah, back in the day, that was the whole thing, right? God, that was... Jesus, it makes me forget about, like, just how old Overwatch is as, like, a thing. But yeah, I totally had forgotten about the whole thing where, like, Terry Crews went to, like, the Blizzard Studios, and he was, like, really early on talking about how big of a fan he was of Overwatch, and he wanted to, like, voice a character or whatever. And there was, like, serious, like, discussions held in certain sections of the internet being like, is he really gonna voice a full-blown character? And then there was like people being like, of course, well, no, why would he do that? And they would have to bring him back if he was ever had to get like updated voice lines for different events or different characters and interactions and shit. Like there was, I remember, God, that's like a fucking blast to the past. I totally forgot about like, I don't know if that was your intention or if you had remembered that too, but man, I forgot, like, I remember, God, because that takes back to, like, really old Overwatch before, like, all the new characters, I mean, more newer DLC recent characters in there, but just, like, the whole thing where, like, there was, like, there was, back before Terry Crews became, yeah, that's funny then that you just brought it up, but, like, God, I remember this was, I guess, years ago and back before some people now hold that Terry Crews is slightly problematic, but like the whole like, oh, Terry Crews is great and he's really interested in Overwatch and let's get him to voice. And there was like, he would like tease it that like maybe is happening or something. It was very, it's also strange. If I'm going to be completely honest, man, I'm sorry, I'm not playing the video game right now, but I'm going to be completely honest. It's always weird. In this past year, there's been times where I remembered like past internet things or video game things from years ago or whatever. And it's very weird to look back at things like that in moments in time like that, going past this year where we've just had a year where like everything's fucked. And like, and it's like my, like, the world and also like my life has changed this past year when then I look back and remember like flashback to something as bizarre as something like that and just being like, man, that was years ago and life was so much different for me. And I feel like the world, it's just very, it's like a certain sect of nostalgia where you're just like, whoa, that's really bizarre even thinking about. Remember Robbie Rotten memes? What about Robbie Rotten? I mean, what about Robbie Rotten memes? I mean, I remember...
Major Anderson went this way. It could be a shortcut to the rendezvous point. I recommend we proceed.
I mean, you say Robbie Rotten memes and, like, something, like... I don't remember exactly the context. Oh, that's one way of getting into there. It just sort of stuck with me as being so 2016. Okay. I thought you meant... That makes a lot more sense. I'm thinking in my head, I was like, what does that have to do with Overwatch? Like, I was thinking like Robbie. I kept trying to find the link between Robbie Ron and Overwatch, but you're just saying in general, like internet. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, and I agree.
What is this place?
Accessing files. Unknown.
What are we doing here, BT?
We must proceed through this facility and continue to the rendezvous.
I kind of like the expedition loadout more.
This is our only chance of survival.
I like the visual when you switch loadouts. Oh, here we go. Scorch. Grenade launcher. Giant thermite grenades ignite the impact area. I like this whole system. I like you have one BT, but then they do the loadouts that you just freely switch to. I like that because I assume when you do multiplayer and you launch like your Titan or whatever, you can have like depending on like what Titan you have out, or I assume like pre-match you could like switch loadouts as multiplayer shooting games are like. But I like how they've kind of incorporated this into the main game. It's kind of nice. Firewall fires a directed wall of thermite, melts incoming fire and burns nearby enemies. Okay. Incendiary trap fills an area with thermite ignitable gas. Huh. Flame core. Thermite shock wave that engulfs targets along its path. Interesting. Okay. I'm down.
This is Blisk. A copy, over.
This is Ash. Go ahead.
Kane is not responding. I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero.
I am a
Gotta be
hero.
headed your way. Kill him.
Understood. Ash out.
Oh, I get to fight someone named Ash.
Who's Blisk?
He is a war criminal, wanted by the militia, commonly employed by the IMC. Blisk was responsible for the death of my previous pilot, Captain Lastimosa.
What is this? Hello. Oh, I'm getting pushed by this thing. I'm getting pushed. Ah. That's awkward. It was like weirdly pushing me away and I was concerned for a second. Oh, just a nice old robot punch. Okay, I see what the combo-ness to this all is like set the gas, do the explosion. Punch them if you need to. Do the whole thing. I have an idea for a shooter that I've been experimenting with. What about a squad-based FPS game? Command a group of them, proceed with the names and loadouts you specialize. While you run around pound armor like a 90s FPS. So like almost mix like of like an FPS, like the old school like FPS, like you said, like Quake, Unreal Engine, but mix it with like RTS elements. Because that would be kind of cool. That could be done. Fire, fire, fire. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to hold down L1. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Militia Titan spotted. Engaging. No turning around now, Outlaw. I'm gonna chase you down.
I'm supposed to maybe let that cook for a bit. Probably would make a bit more sense. Like let the gas cook before I light it on fire.
Enemy Titan spotted. Advance and engage.
Wait, I thought it said a Titan. Did I miss it? Is it more down here? More like you have a group of 5 NPC per captain. You can give them a specific loadout, set their actual plan, plant them somewhere on the map. With the 5 captains on team deathmatch, meaning server only needs like 10 players, but there's 50 NPCs across the map at all times, so it feels like a war zone. But then, are the NPCs, like, are they limited, like, as far as, like, AI goes, or, like, are they automatically weakened? So, is it, like, almost like, does it feel then like, I don't play these types of games, but, like, the fodder, like, enemies in, like, a League of Legends or a Dota or something, or, I don't know, a different example, like a Muso type game where like you're just beating up hordes. I mean, there's not as many because you're only saying about like 50 or something on the field at once, but like, is it where like it's clear, like if you were playing against someone that this is clearly, I mean, other than the fact that like they have like AI tendencies or something, would you be like, oh, this is like fodder enemy type thing, or are they an actual threat to NPCs? Would just spawn in reinforcement waves, don't mostly do chip damage. Okay. That makes sense. Wasn't there I think the idea is actually really cool. I keep saying examples because I'm trying to like nail down exactly another game I didn't really play a lot of, but like, so I may be completely way off base, but it's obviously, again, way different than what you're saying, but same thing. Like, wasn't there, like, in For Honor as, like, a game where it was, like, you would... I'm speaking way out of turn because I'd never played For Honor, but, like, it was, like, wasn't that whole thing where, like, there were just, like, some... It didn't have, like, loadouts or whatever, but, like, some NPCs, and you'd kill them, and then you'd try to like get to the main opponent that you were facing, and then you'd have like a squared off like fight or whatever. Yeah, I also I assume my PlayStation library have For Honor. I think it was thrown in for free at some point for PS Plus, but that just sounds similar, the same thing where it's like there's like AI things, but it's less like yours sounds more like your idea is more like you have customized, like you're planning like certain loadouts or whatever, and you're like directly controlling the NPCs in that kind of sense, where like you're planning what the strategy is going to be at some point. Whereas For Honor, it was mostly like they gave like a faux giant battlefield full of like a bunch of NPCs and stuff, and you could like pretty handily like easily beat like opposing NPC forces, and then it was mostly just as like a build up to like get to the main fight between like two people, like two actual play characters. Mostly they're gonna show Comedy Quake 3. Okay, that's actually sounds pretty dope. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna let that cook a bit. Okay, I think I was supposed to let that thing go a bit. I had to let the gas go.
Enemy Titan in sight.
Oh! I'm gonna punch you. Punch! Really? It's like, really? You're gonna fight to the last bit like that? Am I supposed to get those batteries? I don't know what the batteries do. I know there was a thing story. Oh, new loadout? Brute. What is Brute? Quad rocket launcher. Primary fires 4 rockets launch. Alt atomic single rockets. Vortex shield blocks returns. Okay. VTOL hover. Vertical takeoff hover. Oh, that's cool. Flight core hover. Unleashing rockets at targets below. Okay. And the multi-target missile system. Hold to automatically lock onto many targets at once. So it's kind of like this. It has a lot of the same vortex shield. It's got a lot of the same thing as Expedition, but then has like this hovering rocket kind of thing going on. I might as well try it.
This loading dock's cargo lift offers a shortcut through the facility. Check your HUD for the control panel.
I see it.
Good idea.
Thank you, pilot.
Do I need to get out? Da-da-da, ba-da-ba.
Engaging hostile infantry.
I need backup!
Yeah, you hold him. Hold him off.
10-19, turbine close.
That's fine.
Cargo lift activated. Pilot, I require assistance.
I'm coming.
Warning. Unauthorized Titan
Uh-oh,
detected
what the
in
hell?
loading dock 13.
No, get off! No!
Ash to Kappa 3. I have located a security breach. Loading
Let him
dock
go.
13. Over.
Roger. Kappa 3 en route. Out.
Pilot, I cannot free myself. Cooper,
Let go. SWAT 4. I'm not as familiar with that. Regroup with Pilot Cooper. Find Major Anderson. Hazardous mechanical environment. Status on mode break. Free from manipulator arm. Action initiating attempt number 35 failed. Initiating attempt number 36 failed. That's good.
pilot, I need assistance.
I'm trying. I'm coming.
Security in this place has picked up a Titan. That's work for us.
Fuck. I like this little handgun thing. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. I kind of like the running on walls thing. It's pretty fun.
If you read me, I'm being taken to this facility.
Oh, there's a thing there.
BT, how do I get to you?
You must follow the pipes to the lower levels. Warning, losing contact.
My first helmet in forever that I've collected. I have not been really paying attention to finding those. Oh shit, I fucked up the jump. Shit! That's fine. This whole game uses a police training sim. It's pretty fun. Control multiple units of the gaming group. Same group. Position for raids. Casing a building. It's still under detainment too. So it makes it tricky when you get in hostage and you need to talk someone down. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I weirdly had not really heard of it much before. Oh, I missed that jump, kind of. That's not really gonna work. Oh, don't patronize me. I know how to jump across this gap.
I can see IMC infantry scattered throughout this facility. Be careful, pilot.
Yeah, let me get this. Ramps up fire rate over time. Alright, I'm down. Wait, where's door? Open? No? No open? Oh, there's a hole. Haha!
Bloody hell, this job is for Marvin, not training infantry. You're right, mate. We're overqualified for this pitiful assignment. I don't see why we need that. Watch yourself, we've got a militia intruder.
You know what it says I'm only good at dead games. Naruto, TF2 SWAT. That's funny because generally, like, just out of like morbid curiosity, whenever I do get like a follow on my channel here, when the stream, especially if it's a follow during like a stream or something, I'll usually post stream like go, and I had actually seen that. I checked your profile because it's also like, again, morbid curiosity. Like, I'm always curious, like, if it's just a person who's following just so that, like, in like a weird veiny attempt to like get me to like follow back or whatever, which I should say I don't do because I don't give a shit about that. But yeah, so I'd actually read that on your profile. I remember seeing like Tony Hawk's, which funny enough, I played Tony Hawk's like back in the day. Like, that was a big thing, a big game back in my childhood. But whenever I still to this day, weirdly, I don't think of Tony Hawk's Underground as shortened to Thug. So whenever I say, and like, whenever I'm like talking about games and someone says like Thug, it takes me like a few seconds longer than it probably should for me to process that they're like, oh, Tony Hawk's Underground. Like, if they go like Thug 2, then to be like, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, it weirdly like messes me up for whatever reason, just because I'm slow or something. Sadly, a lot of people look for follow. I think it's just a nice chat. I agree. I'm glad me and you then are on the same page. Clearly, as you can see, I made a very conscious decision. That was a weird way of me saying that. Back when I started streaming a lot more often than there's a time when I wasn't really streaming, but then when I restarted like my whole streaming thing and I went through, I was like, what do I want to do and why do I stream? And it's mostly just as like a hobby now for me at this point and stuff. But yeah, I just made the conscious decision. Like, I wasn't into the whole like I didn't care about numbers or whatever. Like there's so many reasons that I do stream now at this point. Like I run like I have like funny enough like a running list of like reasons I do it now to this point. It's like weirdly therapeutic and it's almost like a journal now for me at some points, but like whatever. Besides the point. Chatting with people is nice, for sure. But yeah, I'm just not really into like the whole like clear like, hey, follow me, I'll follow you back, or I also similarly went on like a huge rant. I always keep talking about rants I've gone on. A couple weeks back, I was talking with someone here on Twitch, and she's been following my channel for a long ass time because she watched back when I was like years ago when I played Bloodborne for the first time. So she's really cool, and me and her now talk like outside of streaming and stuff. Like we're just good internet friends, and I was we were talking about like people. I was getting invites at certain points to like join like Discord servers where their main intention was to try to like grow big and like essentially inflate falsely weird numbers. And I was like, I just went on this rant. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't have the will. I don't have the effort to give to something like that. Like, I just don't in my life. Like, I don't care enough. I can't do that. I don't want to join a Discord server just so that I can hopefully some people start following me from that. Like, I just don't. Like, it's not even a matter of me being too much of an adult. I feel it's mostly just like, it just weirds me out. Also, thank you so much. I really appreciate the Prime subscription there. That is greatly appreciated that you would choose to use your Prime subscription on me. So thank you so much. Massively appreciated.
Slisk, this is Ash. I have a Vanguard class Titan. What would you like me to do with it?
I don't bloody care. Destroy it. What about its pilot?
He is being dealt with. This facility was built to kill.
Ash scares me a
I'm sure I
bit.
can take advantage of that fact if I have to.
Ash, that place is not your bloody playground. I'm not paying you to be clever. You scuttle that place if you have to, eh? Let's go.
Pilot, I'm being taken down an assembly line. There may be a common exit. I recommend you follow the flow of the platforms.
I'm following.
Pilot, this facility is extremely dangerous. Watch for crushing hazards on the assembly line.
Oh, I was afraid I was just gonna get dumped and fallen off. Oh, I see people. I always think like the cloaking is gonna last longer than it actually ends up doing. I really like this extending like rate of fire thing. I just don't want to burn through ammo. Oh god, it's the creepy things. For the reason I just haven't streamed because life got in the way. At the same time, it's not really about fame or money. I just like playing games with company. Watching Twitch is super fun too. I agree. I exactly feel the same way. I probably honestly at this point in my life watch a lot less Twitch than now that I stream to Twitch, just because there's only so many hours in the day. Certain things I'll specifically tune in for Twitch for, but like, and they're like I have like a favorite streamer, but like even his stuff, like, I usually, just because of general life things, like, I usually just, if he plays something that I want to watch, I usually just watch his, like, VODs or archived things that he just like I do, like, put everything up on YouTube, basically, as, like, series and stuff. So I probably, same thing, I feel the same way. I just probably watch a lot less now than I maybe used to back when I was slightly younger. But that's just because, again, I now only have so many hours in the day. After, like, my day job kind of thing, and then everything else, and then everything else, and then everything else. And then if I want to stream to Twitch, you know, which, again, like, I feel, aside from me just it being an excuse to play video games, like, I feel has a lot of good benefits to me, and also, like, it is my weirdly slightly creative outlet, where I'm not, like, a general, like, artistic person or anything. Like, I don't have, like, natural artistic skills. So it is like, oh, this is bad. That did not look good for a second. But yeah. It is extremely hard, dude. And, like, I could get into like how much harder it's been basically this year and the last couple years, maybe, specifically. But it is hard, and, like, but that goes, oh shit, that goes into the whole, like, I don't have the energy or, like, care to, like, try to get super popular on Twitch or anything. Like, I'm totally fine. Like, I had the goal of getting to affiliate, and then that was the most I wanted to do. Like, that was just like a could I do it type thing, and I did it naturally, and I didn't, like, join a Discord server to get people to just follow for whatever reason. Like, I did it purely on my own, out of my own interest, and just purely what I could do, and I was happy with that kind of thing. Oh, here we go. No, come back. Shield man, get out of here. I always want to do the slidey thing and look cool. I just keep forgetting to actually do it. Go away, turret. Once we get to the, like, the next good checkpoint, I'll probably end for the night. Whatever that may be. I was gonna say next time the screen, like, does the fade to black type thing. Alright, I assume I gotta get onto this. This chapter's very good. Oh, I'm so excited. I've actually been having fun.
We are not far apart. Keep moving.
This has lived up to the
What the hell are they building?
the hype I've always heard on this.
But I doubt the IMC are mass-producing homes. They usually destroy them.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that they were attaching sofas and shit to this, and there was, like, grass. I saw the grass, like, patches earlier, but I was very confused. Oh, it's these things again. Fuck. No. No. Oh, shit. fuck. I don't want to get near them. Ow! No! No! I emergency jumped away, and then there was nothing below me to catch me. God, those things suck. So bad. Ah, shit. More of these things. Those things are just so annoying. Go away. Give me... Yeah, give me that. Do you mainly play on PS4? Well, PS5 now, but mostly PlayStation. I've now, since so I have a PS4. I did upgrade to a PS5. I did get a launch PS5. I just prefer to stream through that, or, you know, I have it now rigged through the computer and everything. I don't know, it's just the way I grew up holding a PlayStation controller, so like I just prefer to play games on PS systems. I do occasionally play and stream games on the computer. I actually have the joke was and is that I actually this year really massively upgraded my whole computer situation and really allowed me to like upgrade my streams basically. But yet I still do, well, two jokes on it is I got myself a really nice PC. It's actually like laughably good, but I don't really use it to game too much on, just because I prefer to do the PlayStation. But also, it's a really nice PC, and I usually try to keep my like streams pretty bare. Like as you can see, like I usually just tend to do my voice and then the game because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons for it, but the main one being like I just prefer that. I don't want to. I could very easily do like a face cam thing and do that whole jazz and business, and I used to a lot more before this year. I used to do more face cam stuff, but like I don't know. Aesthetically, I like the more bare bones. Like, hey, here's the game I'm playing. You can see the game I'm playing, and then there's my voice, obviously, which is slightly obnoxious, but. You have to get past my annoying voice, and then and then it's fine. But I don't know. So the joke is like I have a nice PC and stuff, but I don't. I use my PC. So really peel back the curtain right now. So I have a day job, and then I stream here like usually during my nights and stuff. But like on weekends and everything, like I do freelance editing, like which is something I went to like college for. And the other, like, one of my other main sources of, like, creative outlet is, like, I basically do, like, freelance editing stuff. So, really, like, my PC, and when I got, like, a nice PC and stuff, like, it's mostly, it's things that people won't normally see me do and produce, but I use it more for, like, editing and stuff, video. So, it can game and stuff, and I use it, like, obviously I have stuff running through the computer, to like stream and stuff, but I don't know. I just prefer to game on PlayStation consoles and run it through. But I've now many times have streamed games, like PC only games, out of like necessity, or if I had them on PC or something, and whatever the case may be. Did they put is that a mannequin on this? That is weird. What is this? What is going on? I'm seeing like this weird house thing being built. Oh, do I need to go down? Did he duck that? It's like nothing here. Ah! Ah! Shit! Taking hits. I'm taking hits. Uh-oh. Where was I? Oh. I can't even read that out. I was about to read that out loud, but like I can't I can't deal with like compliments like that, even if they're like really well intentioned or you honestly feel like it's true or whatever. I can't. It actually embarrasses me to like read that out loud, and I have a tendency to like read comments out loud. So PS4 controller Steam through big picture mode if that's comfortable. Oh, I stream or I hook up DualShock 4s to PC depending on the game all the time if I need to. What was the last PC game I streamed? A Dicey Dungeons. That was out of necessity because that's only on like computer. I guess in October I did a Night in the Woods stream, and I played controller on that. Some games I just will be like, I'm like, fuck it, it's not even worth it, and I'll just do mouse and keyboard, but just did Dire PS3 until I made the jump back in 2011. I still play on consoles, but I hooked all of them up. Goes to my PC and goes to HDR splitter. So it's going to both my TV and monitor in real time. That being said, time is hard to come by now, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, the game changer thing is like I have the Elgato and everything going on through, and I was like, when I made the massive PC upgrade, I was like, which was earlier this year, I was like, should I just full time just do PC gaming? Do I finally ditch PlayStation after, my first PS1 days of being a kid and those being like my first video games played on the PS1? I was like, do I finally ditch Sony and their box? And I took a hard long look at myself in the mirror, and figuratively, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it again. And then when I pre-ordered the PS5 and I got in early on and got that on launch and everything, I was like, yep, no, we're still doing this. It's too ingrained into me, into my gaming DNA if I have it at this point. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so really peel back the curtains. Obviously, way before you had even seen any of my streams or whatever, there was a time where I was just streaming natively through the PS5, or I guess PS4 at the time. Obviously, I don't do that now. I run it through the Elgato and everything, and don't have to do the block cutscenes. But for a while, out of necessity, while I had like a laptop and PC that was just really shitty and stuff. There was a time when I was streaming natively through the PlayStation system, which is serviceable, but God, it did suck, dude. especially like when I first started doing it, like I didn't do research on like block cutscenes or whatever, and then I would come across something like that, and it would just be the biggest fucking bummer or whatever, because it would just be running, and I'd have like either people watching or whatever, and it would do like the awkward like blue screen thing, and you're just like, oh shit, fuck. It was awful. It was awful. So yes, I'm very happy I don't have to deal with that anymore. Like, dude, I like this handgun thing. Oh, is this a thing? This is a thing. Gone are those days now, though. Never going back to that. What is this? What is the purpose of this little hidey hole? Kick. Oh, I assume I gotta get on this. Or in this. Oh, we're back in. What is this? Oh, they're installing like little stairs and this is kind of cool that we're seeing whatever is being built here, house looking ass thing, where like every time we have to step off of it, then we come back onto one. And we're seeing it like we're seeing it get built piece by piece, but we're not like staying on one the whole time, if that makes sense. If my point makes sense. Ow. Ow. Stop. Ow. No, don't get on this with me. I'm leaving you behind. To force.
Pilot, are you alright?
They're used to making a finale in the game before the manga ever released. So for a while, the only way to see the end of Naruto Shippuden was through Storm4's campaign. The issue was that all the cutscenes for the final fight were blocked. PS4 players couldn't stream it. They still never removed the block for that cutscene, even after the Boruto expansion. Yeah, it's like a weird thing with, I guess, anime cutscenes, but it's more specifically like Japanese developers. They're way more guarded on things like that, especially like things in their game and stuff. Because I know when Sony had the thing and had the native streaming, and they're like, developers, it's up to developers if they want to block certain cutscenes, not only from streaming but from like photos, like just taking a photo and sharing it to like Twitter or whatever. It's all bullshit. But I know Japanese developers are like way more particular about stuff like that, because at this time when I was having to use the PS4 native streaming thing, like I tried to do games like, I think a lot of like just particular like Japanese made, like, because I end up playing like a lot of Square Enix games and stuff like that, and they would always do it, and then you'd always be wondering like, hey, will you update the game, now that it's over? Like in this case, like you're bringing up like, now that, that's the time has long passed, like, will you patched out or whatever? And you can always like search like random sections of the internet being like, hey, can you, like people like begging basically to have it like patched or whatever. I mean, earlier this year I played Danganronpa V3 and I did that on stream, and that was super fun because I love the Danganronpa series. But I would not have been able to do that game on stream if I had to do it through the native streaming, because that whole game, I think, past the first chapter. I think they block it from doing that. So, yeah, I'm just very glad I don't have to ever deal with that again. Speaking of Square Enix hype for Sephiroth and Smash, I think it's really cool. It's last time I played Smash was a while ago. I don't have a Switch on me. I don't own a Switch at the moment. But I think it's very cool that Cloud has his guy, his antagonist, with him. Like, it makes sense. I think the reveal trailer was actually super dope. And I was mentioning this on Twitter, but I think as someone who doesn't play too much Smash or whatever, I fucking love like the memes that come out from like every time a new character is revealed in Smash. And I think the Sephiroth ones these past like couple weeks have been fucking choice. Like, they've been very good.
Barely. That was a meat grinder. You okay?
I think it's probably going to be pretty fun.
I do not believe this is a food processing plant.
My luck, this place is going to turn itself inside out.
Probably has like some unique opportunities as far as fighting goes. Alright, there's bookshelves.
I see you, pilot.
No!
I admire your perseverance.
You don't see me.
If only the IMC infantry were as dedicated. There is only one way out, pilot. Up.
Oh shit, what's happening? Oh god. Oh, I've been boxed in.
Pilot, scans indicate the dome above is your best course of action to find an exit. I recommend getting there by any means necessary.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Come on, up. Oh, this is actually really dope. Okay. Whoa.
The dome is still waiting. Rest assured, I will not execute you summarily. You have my words.
Am I trying to get... Oh, I'm probably trying to get over there. Whoa, am I gonna... Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Here... This thing is facing... Oof. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, almost backed off this thing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, oh, almost overshot that. Oh, shit! Fuck, no! No! Damn it. I missed a jump there.
Simulation dome scenario activated. Resetting terrain.
Impressive, pilot. You made it all this way alive.
Thanks.
There is only one way out. Step on it into the platform.
Huh? I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
Well done, pilot. I will take it from here.
What is going on? Whoa! What the fuck is this? This is like oddly freaky. Like oddly freaking me out a bit. Did they like manufacture like a little battle zone like thing? Did they? Is this where I'm gonna fight Ash? It's all like being built by pieces. It's so cool. This is a cool concept.
Loading scenario 127 in dynamic simulation dome 314.
No, I don't like this. Oh no.
Now, we shall see how impressive you truly are.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not impressive. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. So it can just like adapt. So it like manufactures a piece and then the pieces can kind of like... Oh, what is this? No access? Oh.
Delivering militia test subjects.
Ah, shit. Okay, well. Oh, hello.
Arm up. Survive the last one.
Wait, are these are good guys. Whoops. I was so I was so antsy to
Scenario
fight.
127 load complete.
I threw a grenade at my own people.
Deploying specters.
Specters? What?
Pilot, your heart rate is accelerating. Are you in distress?
I'm scared.
You could say that.
Your heart rate is exceeding 170 beats per minute. If possible, you should find a place to rest.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Initiating IMC Reaper test program.
I need like a better long-range weapon. Well, hello.
Pilot to Titan video feed reestablished. Cooper, the houses contain weapon caches. I saw them being loaded on the assembly line.
Good. I was like, I need something better.
I'm sure the IMC won't mind if I deploy a few more units.
Deploying additional Reaper to test
I
scenario.
need weapons. Give me... Yeah, that's fine.
Let's make this a little more interesting.
No more interesting. Ow, what the hell?
IMC really ought to thank you for helping make the Reaper more effective. Perhaps I'll have to renegotiate my contract.
Ah, shit. Oh, God. Just lifeless. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So many deaths to these stupid things.
I'm sure you have a few more units.
Deploying additional Reaper to test scenario.
Let's make this a little more interesting.
I'm back to not having other weapons that I want.
Thank you for helping make the Reaper more effective. Perhaps I'll have to renegotiate my contract. How strange. This is taking longer than expected.
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck, no. No, I saw what was happening. I saw what was happening. Are you? I'm not even trying to be that close to the explosion here. Leave me alone. She keeps telling me I'm impressive or something, and then I die
Deploying additional
immediately.
Reaper to test scenario.
Let's make this a little more interesting.
Alright, let's make it interesting. Ah, shit.
The IMC really ought to thank you for helping make the Reaper more effective. Perhaps I'll have to renegotiate my contract. How strange.
Fuck.
To Dome 314 immediately. Objective, destroy the militia pilot. I'll copy over.
Solid copy. Proceeding to Dome 314.
Just trying to make sure I don't die here.
Kappa 1 in position. Awaiting order to proceed. Over.
I admire your perseverance, but it's time to end this. Kappa 1, eliminate the militia pilot. You are
I need
clear to engage.
more ammo.
Opening the door. Squad, prepare for dome breach.
This will have to do. This will have to do.
Pilot Cooper, are you all right?
No.
I think I pissed her off, BT.
You will have to explain that expression later. Get out of there while you can.
BT.
I have detected an opening in the outer wall, marking your HUD.
Oh, thank God I can get out of here. Oh, I went into the electric smoke for some reason.
As I should have expected, the infantry clearly lack your resolve. Perhaps I have no choice but to step in personally. Rare miscalculation on my part.
Hell yeah. Alright. I think that's a fade to black. That the checkpoint I was looking for. That was fun. I'm having a lot of fun. And I'm sad, but also still super glad that this isn't apparently a super long campaign. Like, there's only going to be 1 or 2 more streams of this. Let me see what happens when I hit this. Yeah, it'll just bring me to that. As I said towards the top, I'm going to try really hard not to miss the stream tomorrow night, because if I do, then that'll mean 2 nights in a row that I won't be here. But definitely something at least Friday night. Probably a stream tomorrow of something. I don't know what exactly yet. I'll go throughout my day and then figure out what we want to play. And then, as I said, Saturday night is going to be a lot of fun. Saturday night, a game called 5 Dates. 5 Dates. And I know that there's going to be several people there because I was talking about it and people are like, you have to stream this, and I've got to be there. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by again. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. That was more than appreciated, more than greatly appreciated from me. So thank you very much. I hope you have a nice rest of your Tuesday night, and have a nice Wednesday here coming up. Hope it's easy as always, and I'll hopefully see you another time.